Hi Vaibhavi, how are you?
Hi Priyanka, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Great. So for our viewers, Vaibhavi is connecting from USA, and she's a very young girl, and at her age, she has taken up her journey for a healthy living, and she's with us today, and she's going to share her journey with us. So welcome, Vaibhavi. So if you can share about your background, where are you connecting from, what you do by professions. So let's get started.
Yeah. Hi everyone. My name is Vaibhavi. I am originally from India. I moved to US it's been like about 2 years now. I moved here in August 2023. And soon after, when I moved to the US, I started my MBA from Chicago Booth School of Business. As I started the MBA program, and even before that, when I was doing the MBA applications and preparing to get admission into B schools, I was noticing like a slight increase, in my weight because I was stress eating a lot of times. I was going to a job, coming back, working to write my exams and done my applications. So there was a slight increase in weight. Like my weight has increased by 5 kg or something when even before I moved to the US. But I guess the alarming bell for me was within a year after moving to the US, my weight increased by like 10 kgs. So like 5 kgs before moving to the US, and then 10 kgs after I started my MBA at the US, and then my clothes were not fitting me properly. I was not feeling very active and very healthy. I think it was a wake-up call for me then that I need to, proactively start working on this and stop neglecting the health aspect of things now.
Very nice. So that is like one of the biggest concern that within a span of time you gain 15 kgs of weight. So what are other what are the health challenges you have been facing due to the overweight in terms of your studies or in terms of your lifestyle also? What are the challenges you have been facing when you gain 15 plus kgs weight?
I think the first issue I would say is like in general, like when we get weight, we just become lethargic and less active, and there's this feeling of lethargy and sleepiness, throughout the day. The activity levels go down. I think that is the number one challenge. And second, I think being an MBA student, people you would go out and do you'll be in like really senior roles, and like how you look and how you present yourself is really important. And if you're not feeling confident in how you look, I think that hampers your confidence a lot, and it could also impact like your work in a way.
Absolutely. I truly agree because most of the time people feel that doing weight loss is just for the looks. It's all about gaining the confidence also when you lose weight, and that moves out when we, in our profession also, rightly mentioned. So, very nice. So, if you can talk about how you got to know about me, about the program, and how it is helping you, and how many months you are into this program, if you can talk about that.
Yeah. I got to know about Priyanka through LinkedIn. I was just doing some random Google searches because before even meeting Priyanka, I was trying to do like, weight loss and trying to improve my diet. But it was like very, very slow. Like in 3 weeks, I used to like lose like about 1 kg. And because it's mainly because there was like no accountability, no one to like tell like what to eat, what not to eat. So I used to diet, and then at the end of the day, I used to think, "Theek hai, I can have like at least some form of sweet or some form of let's say pizza or something." I think which was like hampering my progress. So I think I started the program in last week of January. It's been like 6.5 weeks now, and I've already lost like around 3.5 kgs of weight. Uh, it's the weight loss is consistent, and I'm not feeling, very weak or very drained out of energy because I have been eating very healthy. Like thanks to Priyanka, I start my days with a detox juice, and then we go ahead with properly planned meals. I don't feel any weakness or anything that usually comes with, having crash diets or, people aiming to lose a lot of weight suddenly. Uh, I think I feel more active since I have started eating healthy and there is lesser bloating. And although it gets tough at times, but I do feel better since the diet has started.
Amazing, amazing. I'm very happy that, as you rightly mentioned, the weight loss is consistent and you're enjoying the process also, because that is very important. It's not about, as you rightly mentioned, that it's not about drastically losing certain weight and then you gain back. It's about being consistent in the weight loss. And as you just started, it's just the 6 weeks, but idea is, just being consistent for a couple of months of time and then having that habit for rest of your life, so that makes us healthy forever, not for short term weight loss program. So I'm very happy with your progress and also the way you are progressing in your journey. At the same time, how you're incorporating, as you mentioned, your studies are there, late night studies sometimes, which is life is not uh, as usual, which is supposed to be in terms of your sleep timings, study timings, your travel, your eating pattern, cooking pattern, not as usual, but you're still able to manage that and do that. That is the best part. And that is how, incorporating the healthy habits in our day-to-day lifestyle. So that you're trying. So that's I'm very proud of you and happy for that. Any specific message you want to give it to women at your age also, by the way, that why in such an early age you decided to take care of your health, and any message you want to give it to other women, fellow women?
I think why I particularly decided to take care of my health was I have seen like my mom and women of similar age group in my family, and either they were at the extreme wherein they used to put on where some women have put on weight a lot, or some of them as they age they lost a lot of weight and there was a lot of muscle loss in their body, and that was primarily because I think. All our mothers and like women in her generation, they are majorly housewives. And although they work a lot, they move around the house a lot. But I don't think that they have ever paid attention to, the nutrients that they are taking, the proteins that they are taking, or, any strength training, building muscle, which leads to like, poor body composition in general at later stages of life. So I think that was one trigger point. My own weight gain was obviously one trigger point, but I think that was also one of them. I think my message to most of the women would be, I know like life can be very hectic and life can be very busy, but at the same time, I feel that, if we can take care of our diet, if we can take care of our health, we would be more active and more productive in the work that we are doing. And the sooner we do it, the better it would be, because we don't have to then take any drastic measures at any later stage because of some disease or anything like that.
Awesome, awesome. So very nicely put together. It's not about our own challenges open our eyes. It's about if we can see our parents and mothers, those who have given their whole life for us, but just that the knowledge gap, they didn't give the right attention to their body, and we don't want to happen to us, because we are studying so hard, we are getting educated, we are doing a good job, but if good health is not there, there is no point of having so much money but no good health. So you have started that taking up this journey so early, and I wish by seeing your video, a lot more women at your age also will take a decision that no matter how busy we are, we should start taking care of our health. So I'm very, as I told, I'm very proud and happy to have you and wish you all the best. Thank you. And, lovely to have you here.
Thank you so much, Priyanka.